I shouldn't mess around. Let's just go straight to Gastrodon. He froze, but we have an Asper Berry. We Earth Power. We're at risk here to a crit Signal Beam. What? Do we have Storm Drain? Yo, this is not new Storm Drain. It doesn't buff your special attack and negate the water move. That's really bad. That's the whole reason why we brought this guy. That's dumb. I thought we had this guy completely handled. Yo, what is up, Phantom Force? Welcome to another episode of our Pokemon Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the noty bell down below. Send me a comment. Also, what was your favorite part of this episode? And let me give a special thank you to our patrons, Relic of Death and now Dang Tank. Appreciate you guys so much for helping support my dream, making it come true. And let's get going on with this adventure, you guys. That's right. We move on, though. We have some fights coming up. So the first mandatory battle, Masquerade sweeps, but then I was looking up ahead and there's an ace trainer, one ace trainer girl and one ace trainer boy, and they are absolutely wildly powerful. If I accidentally ran into them, they could end our run, especially if I ran into them together, because they could be fought as a double battle. One of them has a Roserade and a Gardevoir that are absolutely crazy, and then the other one seems more manageable because not all the Pokemon are evolved. But I did have to run all the way back and make our Rotom into a Rotom Wash, so that way he can actually take on the Gyarados. But I was like pretty shocked that they're giving me this much trouble. Oh, we got Life Orb, bro. So worth it. That's actually crazy huge. Okay, what's this house? Do these guys fight us? Are they going to give us any items? Okay, he's got a bag on. This is one of the dragon people. So there's two dragon people in this area. We have no ice moves except for on Gyarados. We have Ice Fang, which is probably fine. I hope he doesn't have Dragon Rage. He scary faces us. That's fine. We Ice Fang here. He Dragon Claws. Dragon Claw is pretty safe after Intim. We take him out, and this should just be the evolved version. He protects, which is not scary. He Zen Headbutts me. I think we're safe. Other than a flinch, that was a crit too. Okay, we are going to have to swap. He has Dragon moves. We intimidate him once for sure. Let's go back to Lens Comega. Yep, free Intim. He tries to protect. We get a free Signal Beam off, which is probably going to kill him. Okay, that was pretty sketch, though. They're all sketch. Okay, we keep moving on. We got to 215. So the encounters in here, it is raining. That's actually the worst option. So I was calcing this upcoming fight. So there's Weather Ball on one of the Pokemon. I think it's on the Roserade or something. And the problem is if it was rain, because if it was sun, Raticate could have chain killed both Pokemon with Flame Wheel. If it was no weather, sand, or hail, Metang could kill. But rain, I kind of have to sack a Pokemon and a Medicham coming back in. So good thing I planned for all of those. Okay, so this is the problem spot. These two took me forever. All right, so Dennis and Maya here are kind of crazy. I was just looking forward to Maylene. I was about to go start planning Maylene, and then I saw these fights coming up, and I was like, those are real, actual teams. I'll show you in a sec here. So these two. So usually when you're looking through these, you're just scrolling to the bottom. You're like, whatever. They're kind of underleveled. They got some moves, 1 or 2 mono or whatever. And then you come up to these guys and they've got Weather Ball, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Stun Spore. This is like a gym leader. It would have an item on this, but it would have this Pokemon. So these are like real teams. The problem with this Gardevoir is it says Luster Purge, which is really easy for us to handle, but I don't think it's Luster Purge. If you go to the calc and you put in Gardevoir and you put in Maya, it shows that she has Dazzling Gleam, which actually makes more sense because it's Psychic Fairy. And if it is Dazzling Gleam, then Umbreon actually can't handle this thing. And same thing for Shiftry. Shiftry would completely own Gardevoir if it wasn't for Dazzling Gleam. So we had to come up with some convoluted strategy to beat Gardevoir. Our Dennis strategy is we're going to have a single counter for Gligar is going to get owned by Masquerade. Gyarados, I switched Rotom into Rotom Wash, so that way he could resist everything and then beat the Gyarados. And then the Drift Blimp, and he has a Cherry Berry in case he gets paralyzed by Bounce, and that which is likely going to happen off of the Masquerade switch. Drift Blimp, we have 4 Pokemon here to counter it, and it's because of the Destiny Bond. And the Pokemon we brought are either faster or are slower and can use Sucker Punch. So this thing will hopefully be okay. We're going to have to slow kill the Drift Blimp. Maya's way scarier. We're definitely going to lose one thing on one of her Pokemon, but we'll see if we lose more than that. Let's go. This is Dennis first. I'll take on anyone. It can only make me stronger. Bro, if I ran into these two on accident, I think they'd actually end my run if I ended up double teaming this. Now, the rain doesn't actually help us kill the Gligar. We were going to kill him anyway. The Intimidate's kind of cool, but we outspeed Bubble Beam one shot. He protects because he knows he's dead. Actually, I wonder since he protect and we bubble beamed, if he's going to switch to Gyarados. He doesn't. Okay. Because if it's counted as connected on the Gligar, then he would be, the switch AI would switch him into Gyarados. Lucky that didn't happen. And then he goes into Drifblim. I was thinking it was going to be Gyarados, but here's the raid boss. So this is an Air Slash or an Amnesia, or it's a Destiny Bond. So Air Slash is probably the best moment for us to go to your Chef Curry, honestly. So let's go ahead and do that now. If he Destiny Bonds us, then we were going to Thunder Wave him this turn, but he doesn't. So we go ahead and discharge. Yep. Free discharge. Now he Shadow Balls us. Don't crit kill. All right. We're fine. We're fine. So that was the hard part. Because again, if he would have crit killed, then your Chef Curry dies. We could have swapped off of this to Umbreon, but then Umbreon would have to like 4-hit KO this thing and slow kill, which is actually the safer way. I probably should have swapped on that Shadow Ball and not done the damage, and instead taken the Shadow Ball and Mysterious and then slow killed. But the special defense drop would have meant we would have swapped anyway back into this guy. So I think this ended up being safer in the long run. You know, hindsight's 2020, because now I know we would have got a special defense drop, but we did take out the Drifblim. This Gyarados is probably forced to Aqua Tail here, which is not sick, to be honest. Ooh, Relic is fine taking the water move, though. He can miss me. Okay, he bounces anyway. Interesting. So we're faster. So what we do here is we sub. Oh, we got rid of sub for Will-O-Wisp for second chance against Drifblim. Unfortunate. I kind of wanted to sub here. I kind of forgot about that, if I'm going to be honest, that this is supposed to be a sub on the bounce. So we just waste a move here. He bounces. Paralyzed means we eat a cherry berry and we're faster. So no matter what we kill here, let's go. So I think it does. That's probably, it doesn't matter if I had sub or not, but I did intend to sub on the, if it swapped into a bounce. All right, we beat Dennis. Now it's for the raid boss Maya. Before we continue our adventure, I wanted to let you know that we're going to be giving away $50 to a supporter from our community, and I did not say that wrong. It's going to be $50. This is a great chance for you to pick up some much-needed cash for maybe yourself or even for someone that you love. So click on the link in the description down below to enter yourself in this quick and massive giveaway. Thank you so much for your support and for making my dream a reality. I really appreciate you guys. Now let's get back to our video. I don't feel good about this because it's raining. I'm taking on the Veilstone Gym Challenge, but first, she's going to take us out. Okay, so the beginning is fine. This is Licky Tongue. We got a Medicham. We had Hitmonlee could do this too, but we need Medicham for later. So we're going to high jump kick this thing. Again, Hitmonlee can do this with high jump kick also. But Medicham is a psychic type, which could help with the Roserade later. Gardevoir comes in. We go to Torterra. Yep. This thing is going to tank one move no matter what it is. It is Dazzling Gleam. We would have been so screwed if we used Umbreon or Shiftry. So we tank 2 moves on Oldmaster. We need to be very careful. We Earthquake, this 59% minimum to like 78%. That can't kill us no matter what. We get this Earthquake. Crit could be great. Doesn't crit. It's all right. So we swap out here. Hopefully it's not going to... Ooh, it could be Shadow Ball. We die on a Shadow Ball? I don't think we have a backup plan because we need to get an Eradicate safe on Shadow Ball. Well, don't Shadow Ball. Always lucky. Psychic, great. Okay, we quad resist that. It's going to do nothing. That was a crit, by the way. So it's going to guarantee the Shadow Ball now. So we go to Word Bomb for the free swap. Yep. And then we do not Secret Power, even though it's more damage. Well, it doesn't matter now at this HP, but she has Synchronized. So we would just... Oh, we can't paralyze ourselves. We're burned. Lol. We Secret Power. Okay, we're fine. Guess I didn't account for me burning myself. So in any other situation, right now, we either stay in on Sun, one-shot this guy, or swap on any other weather into Metang and finish him off. But this is a fire-style weather ball. We can't actually account for everything here. The only way around this, if it's rain, is to just go ahead and die. So we are doing that. Ultra Lich King, good luck, bro. This is your time. This is your hero moment. Let's get it. Probably 07s. We'll see. Oh, okay. We're slower. He could miss or something. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and screech for the boys to make sure the next one kills easier. Yeah. See you later, Ultra Lich King. Appreciate you so much for your comments. You just happen to be the answer to our problems. See you later, bro. So now we go back into Benjamin, who got the free swap, which would have got crit killed, by the way. Benjamin cannot tank Roserade's moves. So we Psycho Cut. He stun spores us. Come on, hit through. Oh my gosh, I thought we were faster. Oh man, dude, he could have crit killed us, or we could have got parried into hit, into para, into die, and then we have a backup though. We did have a backup in Staraptor, but Staraptor gets crit killed too, so it outspeeds theoretically, I guess. What's our speed on this guy? 78? Was I just off or something? Maybe that was a speed tie or something, but Toxic Temper does not kill. It does like 50 something percent, so we'd have to outspeed hit. Hopefully it's not timid. We outspeed hit one time. And then, oh, it can't out, no matter what, even if it was timid, we'd outspeed here because we leveled up for that. That's why we level up to 38. So we outspeed, hit once. Hopefully we don't get crit killed. We have the Cherry Berry, so Stun Spore on Toxic Temper wouldn't matter. And then we definitely kill with Toxic Temper. So no matter what, I think we were coming out of that Maya battle. But this is probably the best case scenario in rain that I could have come up with. Let's go. All right, before we switch our team up, we're going to have to say goodbye to Ultra Lich King. Appreciate you so much, bro. And I'll catch you again soon. Peace. And I think, isn't this Veilstone? This is where you get the department store, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. This is the team bad guys. Hey, you. Yeah, you. This is a Team Galactic's warehouse. It ain't no playground for kids. Okay, so they don't even let us through yet, which is great because we don't want to go through, actually. Oh, wait. Are they blocking the department store? Hopefully not. I think I saw a casino, though. If we get into the casino, then we can get some new items. So many good items left. Oh, we already had leftovers. Metal coat. We got... Oh, the orbs, life orb. Oh, we could get life orb on everybody now and expert belt on everybody. That's kind of huge. Oh, this is Looker. Ah, it is you, huh? Examine, if you will, the reels of the Team Galactic logo. It is here. Further investigation is needed, and I am just the man to do it. Also, where the masses gather, so too does information. My streak is broken. Okay, so he doesn't say anything else. I thought he had more to go on with this investigation, but I guess he's just hanging out in the casino. Dude, I bet we just caught him gambling. And he's like, oh, yeah, I was... Uh-oh. Hold up. Pause on the story. This is Dawn. Dank Tank, are you going to take the gym challenge? Gee, you keep getting tougher and tougher, don't you? Well, I went shopping at the department store, and of course I've been working on my Pokédex, but the ring is in my rolling sea. The tower and waves shape me. Crash, crash, crash or wake. I'm the tidal wave of power to wash you away. Put out the fire, crash or wake. Run from electricity, crash or wake. Ah, the ring of the sea. Hello, dude and young lady. You're challenging the gym leader, are you? Let me tell you, she's young, but she's a born genius. I tried training with her, and I was stunned by how tough she was. Whoops, I'd better tell you who I am. I'm the triple threat gym leader in Pokemon wrestling and song. I'm Crasher Wake of Pastoria Gym. We'll meet again. See you later, bro. Dank Tank, good luck with your gym challenge. All right, see you, Dawn. Good thing we didn't have to battle her. Anyway, I feel like we probably were just catching that guy. He was supposed to be on the job, and then he was just gambling instead. Ooh, Dubious Disc? Isn't that to evolve Porygon? Perfect timing for it. Fighting type gym, Porygon Z is still not going to be that good, but at least we have a Dubious Disc now, right? Let's go. Porygon Z time. Let's get it. Sick. We got Sci-Fi fully evolved. Let's see. Plus attack is annoying. He's still sick. Adaptability, 100 special attack is very strong. If we could get specs, that'd be even better too. I know we have Hyper Voice. I don't know if it could learn Hyper Voice. There we go. We get a Leaf Stone to evolve our Weeping Bell finally. All right, here we go. We finally get Goldiano evolved. Honestly, Weeping Bell wasn't that bad in the beginning. He was just getting outscaled because we already used our Leaf Stone, but now we have a Weeping Bell too. Sick. Victory Bell, is he getting new moves? Nope, doesn't really need to. He's already quite strong as is. Could be good in the fighting gym too, honestly. I feel pretty good against a matchup into a fighting type gym, if I'm going to be honest. We do have a lot of counters to fighting types. A lot of our counters are weak to Thunder and Ice Punch, so hopefully the gym leader doesn't have a bunch of those, but these trainers do. Okay, so we're going to have to push these around. So we push this one over here, and it frees the way. We only have to fight some of these guys, I think. I think we kicked that through twice. This one breaks that thing. So this Black Belt Raphael is the one you have to fight, and he's the one I was talking about. It's kind of sketch. All right, hopefully this ends up being okay. This guy seems pretty scary with the Hitmonchan having so much coverage, but let's see what happens. We're the Karate Quads. I'll strike a blow from my hope, from my fist. Yahoo! All right, so this guy should be leading with the Hitmonchan. Yep, we got the right guy. So we have Benjamin. Benjamin outspeeds even if this guy is plus speed. So we Psycho Cut here, one-shot the Hitmonchan. That was the scary part of this battle. So luckily Benjamin is just fast enough. The problem is that Benjamin is not guaranteed fast enough with this Hitmonlee. Let's see how much damage this does against the Fake Out. 96. Okay. And we get Leftovers recovery. Actually, I forgot about the Leftovers. We were supposed to go Expert Belt. So that was a huge, massive int there because if we didn't hit the range then on the Hitmonchan, then he could have done some huge damage to us, but never punished. He outspeeds us, so he is jolly, and he gets crit. Insane. He would have died anyway, I think. So now we get a free chance against this Hitmontop. We might be able to just sweep with Benjamin now that we're here. I mean, this is a free fake out. Yep. That was a lot more damage. Okay. He's going to close combat here. So this means we go into glowies or quick attack. He focuses energy. That's fine. So we just Moonblast. He quick attacks. If he would have used close combat, it would have just lowered his defenses and would have made sure that that was a kill. But it wasn't. It's okay. He's going to have to quick attack again. We just go ahead and Moonblast. Yep. Let's go. Glowy's finally getting some value after so long, you guys. Okay, that was a huge mistake not putting on the expert belt, but we did survive. And then now you just get to the gym leader. Dick, all right, time to plan the fight. We have some bad news to start off the stream. So I planned all day yesterday. I was on call, obviously, for my grandma's car. Someone smashed it in so hard that the tow truck couldn't even tow it. They had to put like a bracket on it and smash in the back. With the bracket, grab the bracket. The front was like smashed in through a fence. I don't know how the guy... Hopefully he has good insurance because, you know, that thing's done for. But the bad news is that I planned all day. I have a bunch of fights planned, but I planned Maylene forever. I only came up with one risky way to beat her, and it involves Mysterious dying, or Word Bomb dying, or both, and potentially Relic also dying. So how was my birthday? My birthday was super great. We had a good time. We went to an escape room, and then we went to the melting pot in Sacramento, and we got like, you know, the fondue cheese. It was really tasty. We got kind of basically like nachos and cheese, pretzels and cheese kind of situation. They like bring out breads and stuff and fruits, and you dip it in cheese. And then we did the oil one with meats, and then we did the chocolate one, which honestly, if I went again, I'd ask for pretzels again because the pretzels were fire with the cheese. So I kind of wish they added the pretzels in, because with the chocolate one, they added in a bunch of sweets, and I felt like the chocolate was already super sweet. Have that 0.1% of survival. All my friend just went there for her anniversary. It looked tasty. The place Ton wanted to bring me to seemed sick. It was like a chocolate and wine tasting thing. All right. So the reason why Mysterious might die in this battle is because we need a dark type and a ghost type to do what plan I was going to do, because our Gengar is not valid. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had to do this. So we need Mysterious. The options to beat this thing is if we get a Gengar, an Alakazam fast enough and strong enough to be able to Shadow Ball or Dazzling Gleam kill the Medicham, then I don't need to bring Mysterious at all, and then I can bring something else to be able to counter that. But I think with our plans anyway, is the thing that's going to save Umbreon is actually a huge power Azumarill, and you can get huge power Azumarill guaranteed with Surf, but we need it right now in order to get through this fight riskless, because the problem is our Swampert is basically 0 HP IV and almost 0 defense. So he's like really frail compared to most Swamperts, and that means that he can't actually beat the Infernape on his own. So we're trying to find an Infernape counter. We actually probably shouldn't have these Pokemon in our party right now. We're gonna go for it. Let's go. Come on. Always lucky? Never lucky. We've never had a Lickitung either. Unfortunate. Okay, we get another chance. We have actually a few chances at run savers. Let's name this one after Dragonoid. Thank you so much, Dragonoid, for your comments. Appreciate you so much, bro. And this one's going to be for you, bro. Let's go. Okay, we're going for a Houndour on this route. Let's see what happens. Good luck. By the way, we've already been on this route off screen because I needed to get the Choice Band and the Choice Scarf. The Choice Band comes from this guy right here. So I did fight one girl off screen, which was her. Nothing bad happened. This guy gives you the Choice Band, and then earlier on in one of the runes we've already been to where we got our Unknown and we got Haze, we had talked to a hiker. We needed to talk to the hiker after we got Haze because he gives you Choice Scarf. So now we have Choice Scarf and Choice Band, which is really strong. This is also a dark type. We have a dark grass already, which is not, so this is not that sick, but I mean, it is a good Pokemon. It is a dark type. This guy is going to be named after Sonic Meters. Thank you so much, Sonic Meters, for being part of the community. Appreciate you and your comments so much, bro. And this one's for you, Sonic Meters. I don't blame the macaw dislike. You never know what they're thinking. I'm thinking that this guy might be able to take us. Ooh. Gyarados. He rock slides. Unfortunate. Flinches me. This is really bad. Let's go to Gamma. He rock slides again. We can Seed Bomb here. Never punished. Ooh, that was pretty sketch. Did not love that. I'm just kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything that is actually going to help us win, and we're back to the beginning. Ooh, there's a cave, though. Okay, Maniac Tunnel. Another encounter. There's a bunch of ground types. This is the first promising route where a lot of these things looks like they could save us. And see what happens. Yep, come on. You know, Doug Trio against Infernape doesn't seem too terrible, but if I get crit Fire Punch or burn Fire Punch, we can't poison ourselves and Focus Sash. I wonder if he's going to be faster. This is like not... Okay, Mud Bomb's fine. We Spore. And let's just catch him, see what he's got going on. This could be a way to save our Umbreon. We'll see. But this one is being named after Anna Liz UI. Thank you so much, Anna Liz. Been in our community for a long time, so hopefully she saves Mysterious. We'll see what happens here when we get to the calcs, but let's go, Anna Liz. We're going to do some little testing here real quick because we might not actually need to keep going. Yo, there's our evolution for Doug Trio. Nice. Pretty sure this isn't going to work because his speed is slightly too slow. This thing's 108. It's quite fast. Yeah, because we'd still have to... That wouldn't work. He needed to be faster. That was the whole reason why I thought he was going to be faster. Okay, so hopefully this is going to be an Azumarill. If Curlia is strong enough, maybe Curlia can do the job actually, but I don't think so. I think this is going to have to be an Azumarill to be able to save our Umbreon. Let's go. It is a dupe. We get another chance. Another dupe. Come on. Stop playing around with us. Give us the... Wait, can we check if that means we're in the right route? Yo, we got a Marill. Okay, so it needs to have at least 12 attack, not be minus attack nature, and be huge power. So just getting a Marill is half the battle because I already calced this with huge power, 12 attack IV, and neutral nature. I do know that we named Dominate after Gengar, and we didn't get to use Gengar, so let's use Dominate, and then I'll go figure out whose name was supposed to be a Azumarill, and then we'll name them something else. But thank you so much, Dominate, to our editor. Sorry you didn't get to be a Gengar, but hopefully you're going to be huge power. Hopefully you have enough attack to save Umbreon. Let's see what happens to Dominate. Let's go. First order of business. Is he huge power? He's mild, which is really bad because that's minus defense and plus special attack does not help us, but it's not minus attack. Importantly, it's not minus attack. And he is huge power. Hold up. Okay, we may have actually just saved our Umbreon. All right, let's do some evolving. See how he ends up looking up at the end of the day. We get the evolution on Dominate, of course. He has Aqua Jet. That's massive. All right, does Dominate do the job it needs to do? I already had it up. Look, see, I was already calculating it right here. Our attack is at 54. That's quite high. These are some great stats, dude. Our Dominate is actually a baller. All right, let's do it. We have a new 6th member of our party. All right, you guys, we are here on our Maylene fight. The thing with this fight and what makes it so scary is our Pokemon are actually a little bit too slow. For example, most Infernapes outspeed Lucarios. Ours and doesn't because it's just too low on speed. So we have to equip a Scarf, and this guy is a Focus Sash. So we either need to put up rocks or Fake Out. We can't with a Scarf. So I needed a way to be able to swap in and out. So the game plan with these is to do some like quick switches between switching in Scarf, Infernape, on Dark Pulse off of Ghost type Rotom because we don't have another Ghost type because we couldn't use our Gengars because our Gengar was from a route we already had an encounter on, which means we're going to have to Fake Out, swap back out to Rotom, swap back in on hopefully another Dark Pulse. If he agilities, he's going to outspeed us. Then we're going to have to risk some crits. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And then we'll be able to, the second time, be able to Flamethrower kill the Lucario. The Medicham is hopefully never going to swap out because if we don't hit him with anything, then he's not going to have a hit and then swap into something that resists it. So we're going to just go between Dark and Ghost to be able to make him crash himself out until he crashes out with the high jump kick and kills himself. And the Infernape is we're going to risk our brand new Azumarill. Hopefully Azumarill doesn't get burned, doesn't get crit, doesn't have anything crazy happen to it. If it does, it's going down. But if it goes down, it will at least have got off a burned Aqua Jet at the minimum damage. And that would be able to go, we'll be able to go into our Scarf Infernape and be able to beat him with a close combat after that. So no matter what, I think we come out of this. I don't know who's going down here. Word Bomb goes down to a single crit because then he'll kill himself after. I think we're okay here. We'll see. I don't feel super sick about this fight. It was very tricky. It took me all day to plan this one. Hopefully it comes through. Hopefully all my planning works out here. And I hope you guys like this battle. Like, subscribe, smash that noti bell. Let me know what would you have done differently setting up for this fight. And let's get it with Maylene. Hello, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Maylene and I'm the gym leader. I don't really know what it means to be strong or how I got to be the gym leader, but I will do my best and I can as gym leader. I take battling very seriously whenever you're ready. So she's just probably naturally strong. And she's like, I guess I became the gym leader somehow. All right, we got a Medicham. So it's either going to use a Drain Punch or Fake Out. Either one is immuned by Relic, and then it would bait a Psychic move, in which case we can swap back in to Mysterious. Sorry, not Drain Punch, High Jump Kick. So we go into Relic. So he's either going to crash or Fake Out. Either one's fine. High Jump Kick, he crashes. So it doesn't do half. Interesting. So he's not going to two-shot himself. He is holding a Citrus Berry. So now he needs to use Zen Headbutt. So we go to Mysterious, immune Zen Headbutt, and he shouldn't be allowed to swap out if I'm correct about how the Gen 4 AI works. So we just do this. This is the whole plan. This is how we beat Medicham. We didn't have a Pokemon that can safely beat him. This thing's a monster with huge power. Sorry, pure power. It's basically huge power, but Medicham's ability. So unless he starts using random moves here, which again, we have a Focus Sash for that, we should be able to take this guy out with just him crashing. We also, by the way, we have a backup plan that we have Shadow Ball and Relic, who is a ghost type, so it is stab, and we are tied with speed. So if Relic was just one point faster, and I can just say that with almost all of our Pokemon, all the planning, 1 to 5 points speed on any of our Pokemon would have made this so much easier, but that's okay. Weird that he's going to Toxicroak, but actually this is really good because I think we needed to swap in on Rotom against Toxicroak anyway to be able to Willow once to make the whole crit situation on Raticate a little safer. Let's Willow. He Sucker Punches us because it's a dark type move and he wanted to get that super effective damage down on Relic. And then now we should, hopefully he'll Sucker again. Usually Sucker Punch AI is kind of weird. It doesn't like to Sucker a bunch of times in a row, but we're going to go to Raticate. I want to see another Sucker Punch, hopefully. Let's see what happens here. Please Sucker again. Ice Punch, unfortunate. He can't freeze us because we're burned. And I think this is safe now because we can just double edge. Okay, don't crit. It was a crit. Do we kill ourselves? We probably do. We do. The burn. 07's Word Bomb. Dude, he came to like every boss fight. I told you 1 crit and he goes down. Bro, 07's, thank you so much for your service. I can't believe Raticate ended up being that powerful. We brought him to basically every fight that we've planned like up until now. Thank you so much, Word Bomb, bro. We'll go Relic here on the death. Machamp comes in. Okay, so this should be payback. Can't be Thunder Punch, I don't think. Let's go to Glowies. Never punished. Got to be payback, right? We're faster. Yep, payback. Good. Don't crit. Huge. We have lefties. Okay, so now what we're going to do is crit would still be kind of sketch. He poisons himself. Now we encore him into getting stuck using exclusively payback. If he would have protected there, which he has protect, then we would have encored into protect. And we just go really, really, really slow about this. So we're going to soft boil ourselves in case that ends up being another crit. We need to watch for when he runs out of encore turns. Yeah, see, a crit would still be pretty dangerous. The reason why it's doing so much damage is payback does ×2 damage if he's going second. We kind of want to end this at full HP though. I almost think we just keep soft boiling until he's low enough for us to crit, just kill with Moonblast. So we soft boil. No punish. We'll see if I would have got punished. It was no crit. We would have been fine. And Encore also didn't end. But if we keep doing this, eventually he's going to get into a 1 Moonblast range, which unfortunately I didn't write down. I just wrote down that it was 2 Moonblasts to kill this guy. But I think we just get him down to like half HP then, right? Eventually, this is going to have to work. Yeah, right here. He's half HP. This is guaranteed to kill. All right, nice. So what should come in here is Toxicroak, but Toxicroak is dead. So we'll see what happens then. Maybe Infernape for Rock Slide or Lucario for Flash Cannon. I imagine Lucario. Yeah. So this thing can't use a dark move and it can't use a fighting move. So this is guaranteed steel move, which is not that sick. Steel move is resisted by Its Shipper. Okay, we go to Its Shipper, never punished. Don't crit kill me. Yep, Flash Cannon. Be good, be good, be good. Okay, that's kind of fine, I think. We fake out. Remember, this fake out here is sashed, so we're stuck faking out now. We just broke his Focus Sash, and then we go to Rotom here on probably guaranteed Aura Sphere, so we immune it. Aura Sphere, nice. The reason why we didn't want to take any extra damage on Rotom is because if that Flash Cannon brought us low enough to get killed by another Flash Cannon, then it would have put Infernape at risk. So unless right here, he uses agility, then we're out of here. So no agility. Hopefully we're fine. Should be Dark Pulse. Come on, Dark Pulse. Nice. And that was no agility, which means we're faster with Choice Scarf. And we Flamethrower for the kill because we are a special attacking Infernape because we keep getting owned on our natures and our IVs. Nice. Okay, we took it out. And what is left? We got Gallade. Okay, so this should be a Psychic type move incoming. Or Screens. I think the safest thing to do is guarantee no Zen Headbutt. So we go to Pokemon Mysterious, who if it gets crit Drain Punch should be fine. Here's the Drain Punch. Good thing we have the Sash. Even if that crit couldn't have killed us, there's no way this is Zen Headbutt because we're immune to it. So now we go to Glowies on the quad resisted Drain Punch or on the Screens. Nice. And we can actually encore this thing into just sticking with the Drain Punch. Nice. Okay, he's trapped. Perfect. Okay, the only thing left is that Infernape. I wonder if we could have done anything to set up. Is there a safer way to do this? We might not need to swap in. If I can kill this thing without one-shot Moonblasting him, does he die to a single Moonblast? So let's Moonblast once and see what happens. Bring him low. Dang, we crit. Unfortunate, dude. No way. No way do we crit there. All right, full risk it is. I see how it is. So this is either Fire Punch or Rock Slide. That's crazy. Yep, what a bad crit. Okay, Fire Punch or Rock Slide. He's faster than all my Pokemon, except for its Shipper, who has a Scarf, but its Shipper can't come in. So what happens here is if he Fire Punch burns, then Dominate guarantee dies, but gets one Aqua Jet off and its Shipper finishes. Okay, we're going to Dominate. Let's see what happens. No matter what, I think we win, but we'll see if Dominate goes down. That's a good scenario. We can't get burned there. Okay, we have to lock ourselves into Aqua Jet. If he doesn't crit us, then I think guaranteed we win here. Even if it's Fire Punch burn, which can't be. It's got to be another. I think it's got to be another Rock Slide or Close Combat. I don't know. We're going to Aqua Jet. He Mach Punches us, which is great. Oh my gosh, the luck. Let's go. Oh man, and he brought himself low enough. I forgot to account for Life Orb Chip, but we did get out of there with only the Eradicate death. Bro, we did it. Okay, you win. That was a tough loss. I learned a lot from it. Please accept this gym badge. Yo, we got the Cobble badge. You guys, only Eradicate went down. Ah man, that crit. With it, you can use Fly. Are they going to give us Fly? We got a TM. Drain Punch, maybe? Please? Yes, dude. We did get Drain Punch. All right. Unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to Word Bomb, though. Word Bomb did not make it out of the fight with everybody else. Very sad. Very great Pokemon. I talked so much trash about Eradicate when we first got it. I don't know if it came through on the YouTube video, but I definitely did. And this guy was crazy. I will never talk trash about another Eradicate, at least in a Drowner game. This thing was really good. Double Edge is insane on a 39 Gutsmon at this speed. Very, very strong. 07's Word Bomb. You are absolutely insane in this run, and catch you later. You'll be missed. That looks like a great place to wrap up this episode, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that noti bell on your way to the next episode in the series, which I'm going to link in the bottom left down below. Also, send me a comment on this video. What was your favorite part of this episode? Also, please consider going in the description and clicking on the link towards my Patreon. It's going to send me on my path towards my dream of being a full-time content creator. I appreciate you being here just for this episode, though, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Peace.